In this video, we are talking about circumference of a circle. So kind of like how the perimeter of a polygon is just the distance around the shape, the circumference of a circle is just the distance around the outside of a circle. Like for example, if you were to take a tape measure and start, at one part and wrap it around the edge of the circle, you would be able to figure out the length of the outside. So that's just what circumference is. So the formula for circumference is, whoops, that's not a C. Circumference equals pi times diameter. So diameter is just the line going straight across the middle. So any line that goes from one end to the other end of a circle and passes through the center. So it could be going straight across, it could be going this way, it could be going this way, it doesn't really matter. Another formula for that is pi times 2 times the radius. So the radius is just any line that starts from the middle of the circle and goes to the outside. So generally speaking, the radius is always half of the diameter. So if you have 2r, 2 times r, that's the same as diameter. So in the following problems, you want to make sure that you identify whether the problem is giving you the radius or the diameter. So remember, radius is half of the diameter. Diameter is the whole line going across the circle. And for this exercise, we are leaving things in terms of pi. So usually pi is about 3.14, and it goes on and on and on and on because it's an irrational number. But for this one, they just want you to find the diameter, or 2 times the radius, and leave pi as is. So for number 1, we have a line that starts in the center of the circle and goes out towards the edge. So this is not a diameter, this is a radius. So remember, when you were given the radius, the circumference is pi times 2 times the radius. So in this case, it is going to be pi times 2 times 8, and 2 times 8 is 16. So we are going to say C, or circumference, equals 16 pi. And this is going to be our answer for number 1. For number 3, we have a line that goes from one end of the circle all the way to the other end. So this is our diameter. Our diameter equals 2. So for our circumference, we are going to use the equation C equals diameter times pi. And since our diameter is 2, C equals 2 pi. And that's it. This is our answer for number 3. So for number 5, once again, we have a diameter, a line going straight across the circle from one edge to the other. So that means D equals 8. And circumference equals pi times D, or diameter, which means that circumference equals 8 pi. And this is our answer for number 5. For number 7, once again, we have a diameter. It goes from one edge straight across to the other edge. So that means D equals 12. And that means that circumference equals 12 pi. And that is number 7. For number 9, we do not have a line that goes straight from one edge to the other edge. Instead, we start from the middle and end at the edge. That means that 5 is our radius. So remember, when we have a radius, the formula is circumference equals pi times 2r. So that means our circumference is going to be pi times 2 times our r, which is 5. So 2 times 5 is 10. So that means our circumference is 10 pi. And this is our answer for number 9. And that is it for this section.